Alright, let's look at the Ruy Lopez, okay?
Mm.
The Ruy Lopez. So, the Ruy Lopez has to start with e4 by white, because if it doesn't start with e4 by white, then we're gonna have some problems in it. So, e4, and then black must respond with e5. Now, this is crucial to the Ruy Lopez. Now, what we do is bring our knight out over here. Sorry about that. I'm British. I swear to God I'm British. I swear. Anyways, knight f3. We target this pawn right here, yeah?
He goes for...
And then he goes knight to c6. Now we set up the position for the Ruy Lopez. Once he brings his knight out to c6, we have the perfect opportunity to bring our bishop out to b5. And already we have gone into the Ruy Lopez. Now, one of the most popular moves is knight to f6. We also have a6, which is quote-unquote a pussy move. But pawn a6, perfectly fine. Point is, like, if we take, and he has, like, if he takes back with this, then he's cooked in it. We take this pawn. It's whatever. He's not losing immediately, but it's kind of iffy, innit? So, normally, he's going to take with this pawn right here. And point is, we can't actually go ahead and do this, because then he goes queen to d4, and bam, we're cooked. We got to protect this knight. We got to protect this pawn. We can't do two things at once. So, at the end of the day, we're cooked in it. So, we bring it back, and then he takes, and then something like this. So, do you understand what I'm saying up to now, right?
Yep.
So, we can immediately go for this. But if we castle, then we can go for this. But obviously, he's going to, I don't know, he's going to go here. He's going to pin the knight. And then, bam, we're cooked again.
What if you do the same thing he did to you?
Sorry?
What if you do h3, the same thing?
If we go h3?
Yeah.
We can go h3, and then, you know, there is a trap over here, by the way, in this position. He can go pawn to h5, and oh my god, you'd be thinking, what the flip? He just sacrificed a hell bishop. He must be insane, like totally mad. So the point is, when you take the bishop here, then he takes back with the pawn, and relax. You need to relax, sir. So, point is, he is attacking our knight, and if you are a dumbass, complete dumbass, then you're gonna move your knight, alright? Once you move your knight anywhere, let's say, oh, I'm so smart, I can go over here. No! Bam, you're cooked. It's over for you. All of a sudden, you have black's queen infiltrating over here. Queen h4. And bam, before you know it, before your very eyes, he's preparing to cook you on a platter. I'm sorry. So, no matter what you do, if you go here, then he's just gonna cook you here. And if you go here, he's just gonna cook you here. So, what you've got to do is go here. And then he can cook you by taking this, but an even nastier move, absolute bonkers of a move, because any normal person would take over here, right? That's what you think.
Yeah.
Bam! Bishop c5. Nasty move. Straight nasty of the nastiest moves. Alright? Not rushing in to take the knight, but instead bishop c5. Cooking him on this diagonal, cooking him on this diagonal, cooking him on this thingy is not looking good in this position. It is absolutely crucial that you play pawn to d4. We play pawn to d4. That's nice and good. Bam! He's coming in. Takes the knight. Bam! You've got to move. You don't have much choice. Bam! Another check. Bam! You've got to move. Bam! He takes another pawn. What the hell is going on? And point is, this is why you do not move your knight here. You need to tell him, okay, nice one. That was a good one. That was a good one. You can take my knight back. You have to move your rook. Once he takes back, then you can take with the queen. If he comes here, then you can just move your king, and then bam, you go here.
And
You're
then you
not
kinda bump
you're
up.
not actually getting cooked, right? So point is, watch out for this move here. In this position, you don't even have to take. You can just go ahead and, I don't know, develop normally, and like eventually if you bring your rook here, develop a little bit more, then you can take this bishop. It's gonna be free. So don't fall for this shit. Anyways, what if instead of taking here, you go back, okay? You may be wondering. Well, he has two options. Again, he can go out with his knight, or he can be a piece of shit and bring his pawn out, kick your bishop again, and then you move it to b3. You move your bishop to b3, okay? Now, your bishop is staring at the black king's white ass in it. Absolutely blasting his shit on f7. Staring him dead in the eyes. Telling him what you want to do. Basically. So yeah. Over here, most probably he's gonna develop his knight. Okay, you gotta calm down. Nothing is going wrong yet. Just play pawn d4. There's nothing to worry. Pawn d4, and we're good. Okay. Well, oh, he's gonna take my pawn. Oh, no, shut up. Shut up. In this position, he will probably, if he's a piece of shit, he's gonna take your pawn here. And over here, you can take back like a piece of shit and then go like this. But then he gets this, and then you,
Go back.
you know, if you go here, and then he's looking to cook you over here. But you can do this. So it's your choice, mamma mia. You don't know what, but this is what you can do. Most probably, if he's a high rated opponent, he won't take. He'll probably play pawn to d6, and once he plays pawn to d6, it's your choice. Honestly,
Well, he's trying
you
to
can.
develop.
Sorry.
He's trying to develop the bishop.
Obviously, he
So
is.
why don't you stop with
So-
h3?
Let me cook. Let me cook, fam. Let me cook. So over here, you can play pawn to c3, strengthening the center, and you're like, oh my god, you just hung a pawn. Oh my god, you suck. You hung. No, you don't know how to play chess, so you gotta relax, okay? You don't know what you're doing. If he takes the pawn here, Shajil, do you see it?
Yes.
Do you see the trap?
Yes.
Wait, what's the move?
Nothing. I don't know.
You don't know. This guy is 400 elo for a reason. Okay? Don't listen to this guy, listen to me. I am your new chess instructor, okay? In this position, you go bishop to d5. Absolutely saucing, crossing, and tossing his
You get
ass
that, you get a
on
really
this
good-
diagonal. Both of these are in danger.
Okay, but that was better.
Let's say he defends this one. Bam, you take the other one. So yeah, so basically he cannot take the pawn here. It is not for free. Let's say he just goes here instead. Thinking everything's good. You castle, he castles. Bam, everything's looking fine. And now all you've got to do, bring your knight out.
Develop.
Try to maneuver it this way.
Develop.
Bring your rook here.
Develop.
Bring your bishop out.
Develop.
Reroute your bishop maybe. Maybe go over here. Maybe bring your queen in. Your pawns in. Maybe bring your king in over here.
Develop.
Maybe checkmate him here. Maybe checkmate him there. Maybe sauce him over here with a rook. Maybe double stack the rooks and then triple stack the rooks. And then promote the pawn and then get two more queens. You can do a lot of things in this position. So hold your horses. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was basically the Roy Lopez. Hopefully you guys learned a lot on this fine evening. If you didn't, I don't care. If you did, then you're not as good as me. You need to remember that. Any kind words from you?
But here, he also trying to develop and to pin. So
You're not Indian. You're not Gukesh Domaraju. You're not Pragnananda, okay? You're not them.
Then you do this. to stop
Okay,
it.
okay. That was the Roy Lopez. Okay. Enough. Enough insanity.